No bake cookies, no bake chocolate peanut butter cookies, no bake oatmeal cookies, no bake oatmeal chocolate peanut butter cookies. What do you guys call these cookies? I know for me and my family, we call them haystacks. This recipe was actually given to my mom by her neighbor before I was born, and my mom makes them every year for Christmas since. So to me, it's like the taste of Christmas. I love it. The cool thing about these cookies is that they're naturally gluten-free. So all you gluten-free people out there, you got another Christmas cookie you could enjoy. For this recipe, you will need granulated sugar, milk, we like to use almond milk, quick cooking oats, cocoa powder, peanut butter, and vanilla and butter. So the first thing you're gonna do is add 2 cups of sugar. 1, 2, then 1/2 cup of milk. Ooh, it's hot. Let me turn this down a little bit. Then 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna add 1 stick of butter, and then lastly 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now I'm gonna stir it all together as it melts, and what we're gonna want it to do is come to a low boil. You just let it all melt away. Okay, so now you can see it has definitely come to a boil. So once it comes to a boil, set your timer for 3 minutes because it has to boil for 3 minutes. I think this is where a lot of people go wrong in this recipe. They don't let it get to a true boil before they start calculating the 3 minutes. And stir during that 3 minutes. So the next thing after 3 minutes is we put in 2 cups of quick cooking oatmeal. Don't turn it down. Just add in your oatmeal. Now the next thing we add in is peanut butter. This is 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Now that the peanut butter is in here, we're gonna stir and we're gonna combine it all. Now don't turn the heat down. You want this to still come to a low boil, and you want this to cook for about 1 minute to 3 minutes after you mix everything together, because you want your cookies to like crystallize and harden. You don't want them to be gooey, because I've made this before where it turns out to where these are kind of gooey. So I found that the trick is to continue to cook them for 1 minute to 3 minutes after you add in all the ingredients. Then I'll be back with the wax paper, and we're gonna drop these on the wax paper. Okay, so now we have our wax paper laid out, and we have the pot right here. Ignore the fact that it's a little darker because a cloud just went over the sun. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop it. We're just gonna start in the corner, and we're gonna drop a little bit right there, and then we're gonna just move on. Now that we have all of our cookies on our parchment paper, the next thing we do is just wait for them to dry. This can take up to 2 hours or up to 8 hours. I've had both happen. I don't know why sometimes they dry faster than other times, but that's how it is. You can tell some of these are already starting to dry, so these might dry a little faster. After all this, I like to take the little spots and eat the spots. And of course, lick the spoon. So while these are drying, go lick the spoon and eat all these little bits. If you make these cookies, comment in the comments below, subscribe for more videos like this. And now it's finally time for me to try, whoops, for me to try a cookie. I already tried it.